You get into them cornerbacks, the dudes that lining up right across from the guys, looking them eye to eye. Potentially, sometimes some of them want to sag off, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
another topic for another day. We're gonna talk about the best of the best. We're gonna run it down. Let me hear your top five,
Oof.
top 10, my fault, top
Top
10
10
corners in the
corners
league.
in the league. I gotta start it off with my man Jalen Ramsey. He could shut down a whole side of the football field and still talk to you
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like even if you beat him on a play, he's still gonna talk to you like he that guy because he is that guy. I could put him at safety, I
Right,
could
right,
put him
right.
at nickel, and he could lock down your best
Yep.
player. Jair
Mm-hmm.
Alexander, very young zone corner that can also lock down the side of the field. He was hurt last year. I want to see a bounce back come back from him.
Mm-hmm.
That then leads me to some lockup guys in this area here. First, starting off with Tre'Davious White. He can move to any side of the football field, lock your best receiver down man to man. Then I'm gonna go with a dog. Even though he plays for the Saints, he's a dog. Marshawn Lattimore. He's just oh
He
man.
is.
I love physical man-to-man corners, and that's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Then number 5 is going to be Xavier Howard. I also like guys that can not only play man, but can also
Okay.
cause your offense. It could create turnovers, and that's what Xavier could do.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 going to be J.C. Jackson, a guy that can get me 17 interceptions in 2 years. I want that guy on my football team. Only thing with JC is that he is a Bill Belichick product. What can he do with the Chargers? Because from history, defensive players that come out of that Patriot system typically don't do well in other people's systems, other teams' systems. So let's see what J.C. Jackson could do this year. We're going off his past. And number 7 is where everyone is going to be mad at me, but I'm going to tell you why he's at number 7. Young guy, A.J. Terrell,
AJ Terrell.
second team All-Pro. He ranked first in yards per coverage snaps, yards per reception, and completion rate. That's all from Pro Football Focus. I got that from. He played over 1,000 snaps, and he was only targeted 66 times. They're not even looking his way because he's clamping up on that side of the field. My boy AJ Terrell is in the top 10. Take it or leave it. I'm leaving it right there. And then we're gonna come in at number 8, Marlon Humphreys, 6'2", 6'1", dog, man to man. Denzel Ward comes in at number 9. And number 10 for me is Trayvon Diggs. You give up big plays, but Dallas needs to complement that. I need better safeties to help my corner when he gets 12 interceptions. I need someone there to back him up because I want him to be aggressive. I can give up those plays because I believe in him to give me that play back. Go get me the football. 12 interceptions. Hey, I take it all day. I don't care how many yards you're giving up. We got to get better players on the back end to help assist you on the front end.
Okay. Not too tight about your list, man. You know, do your homework. AJ in there. I'm gonna go ahead and
I
talk
want to
about
hear
it
it.
real quick before we get into my top 10. He isn't getting targeted like that because the Falcons secondary is garbage. Why would you pick on the strongest dude when you got the weakest link over here? Here, boom, boom, we throwing over here. Like, what? Of course he's not getting targeted like that. And once he does,
Hey, Casey
I'm not saying
Hayward,
he's not going to be top 10 because
he ain't a little boy, so we're going to see. Yep.
Yeah, y'all just picked him up this year, right?
Casey Hayward, AJ Terrell. We're going to see. We're going to see.
We're going to see this year. Casey Hayward will be the number 1 corner this year, up until maybe, I don't know.
AJ Terrell is only 22, 23 years old. I'm okay.
I get he has time. I agree. He has time. I'm a, I'm a, actually we agree about a lot. Just maybe like one or two off, but let's see. Jalen Ramsey, number one. He gives me that Patrick Beverly, Gary Payton vibe. But he back it up better than Patrick Beverly, and he's gonna be greater than Gary Payton. Like he's a different level. Jair Alexander, dog doing it in the
Oh
cold.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That says a lot. I'm sorry, I gotta bring up that temperature, but yeah, if he can stay healthy, he definitely will be one of the top corners of all time. Honestly, he's that good. Marlon Humphreys, he's my number three. I know been injury prone lately, but his ability is crazy, and he fits into that Ravens defense like no other corner could besides Jalen Ramsey on this list. Like and I feel like as he gets older, he's gonna be one of the better safeties going forward. Because I think they'll transition him. Tre'Davious White, he's number four for me. Another guy who's injury prone, but his ability is crazy. You could argue that defense helps his ability be maximized in a sense, but he's been doing this for a while. He's a hip to hip. I'm gonna ride you.
Yeah.
I'm in your pocket type of corner. There's not many of those in today's game. Marshawn Lattimore comes in number five for me. His speed is what causes me to pause when it comes to bringing him to the top three spot. But he's still a dog. I see Mike Evans get the best of him sometimes.
Nah. He got Mike Evans numbers guys that right now. You got to see his numbers. No, he's killing Mike Evans. We gotta pull up the stats. He's killing Mike Evans.
And to my point with the Mike Evans take, if anybody that you should be killing, it should be, in my estimation, a bigger receiver.
No,
it should be those smaller receivers that give you issue. You should be killing those.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
They can't do much down the field. Mike Evans.
You mean Mike Evans should be killing Marshawn? Yes, because he doesn't have the speed to keep up with a Tyreek or a Jalen Waddle or those type of guys.
There we go.
So because he's so physical,
right.
Mike Evans, because he's a physical receiver, he doesn't expect that from a guy like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's easier for Marshawn to play. But yeah, he definitely got Mike Evans' number.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to see that because as a Brady fan, I see what Mike Evans be doing to Marshall. I'm not saying he be killing him. I'm saying it looks like a nice battle. And if it's a nice battle with someone with lacking speed, to the point you just was making. But number 6, Xavier Howard. Like you were saying, he takes away the ball and he elevates the Dolphins to a place where they shouldn't really be. I thought their defense was actually going to be better. Byron Jones, the other opposite corner, like he sort of fell off. I don't know what happened. And then they lost a lot of their guys up front. But he's still keeping that defense where it needs to be. And then number 7, I have Denzel Ward.
For sure.
He has something to prove with that money. And I believe he will do it. J.C. Jackson, I believe he is a New England product, and we know how that goes typically. But he has something that New England would never have because we're too stingy with our money. Khalil and Joey Bosa. The pass rush is going to make him a better, coverage guy. And he's not going to be on an island as much. He's going to have help. His responsibility in New England was much more. So now you can be able to see him play football in a different way. He was playing man-to-man on an island with Devin McCourty. Now you got Derwin James. And that's if he's not in the
Asante Samuel Jr. is there too, down there playing the nickel. It's gonna be a shoot. We gonna get into the top secondary, but that Chargers secondary, just like that Chargers D line, can compete with the best of the best.
Mm-hmm. Definitely gonna get into that. Number 9, we're gonna get into Darius. Well, I'm gonna say it's Darius Slay. Darius Slade is not working with much. I mean, you got Fletcher Cox down there, but he's been doing it for a long time. He's not your quote unquote sexy corner, but he gets the job done. His numbers are flawless. You want to talk about not getting thrown at? Yes, he's been in bad situations, similar to AJ Terrell, but it's been bad situations for a long time, and he's not been thrown at. And for me, number 10, y'all gonna be like, what the hell? Marcus Peters. When he plays, and you talking about adding him with Humphreys, like they are gonna maximize each other